Hey everybody, welcome back. This is PT to Go, where you can learn it here and take it with you wherever you go, which is really important because today I'm talking about how to manage neck pain while you travel, while you are on the go. I'm a physical therapist with over 10 years of experience, and I want to share my knowledge with as many people as I can to help you to prevent injuries from occurring or to recover quicker from your injuries. So don't miss out on any of my content so you can keep yourself on the go, on vacation, pain-free. Hit the red subscribe button so you don't miss out. All right, so you're on vacation, you are in someplace glamorous like the Amalfi Coast, and all of a sudden you get this nagging pain in your neck, and it is causing massive headaches. It's ruining your vacation. Nobody wants to deal with that, right? So I want to teach you today how to manage neck pain. I'm going to give you tips and tricks. And stay tuned to the end because I'm going to give you my number one little tool that everybody can bring with them. First of all, let's start in the traveling. So a lot of times pain occurs when we travel because it's different activity. So all of a sudden you're thrust into the scramble to get in line, and then the standing and waiting while you're carrying a heavy bag and lugging a suitcase. And then you're walking for miles and miles, either getting to and from the airport, train station, whether you're sitting in the car for hours at a time. You're doing activities that your body is not used to, and you're doing it for, days at a time. So likely, you're putting yourself in different positions through the neck. You're looking out the same airplane window for 4 hours, or you're looking down at your book, you're looking at your tablet, you fall asleep on the plane, and you get a kink in your neck when you wake up. I mean, it's no wonder. You're putting yourself in positions that your body's not used to for prolonged periods of time. How do we deal with that? Let's start with sitting. Let's start with the seats. Now, I know not all seats are created equal. Some do have lumbar support and actual support where you're upright. Some car seats, I don't know why the car seats would have this ginormous headrest pushing your head forward, but some of them do. So in those cases, and in airplane seats where you're just rounded and stuck forward, add in some lumbar support. So like I talked about in the tips for back pain video, add in a little pillow or a blanket or sweatshirt or something in the small of your back, whether you're in a train, plane, or a car. Put that there, and that will just help to bring everything in a better alignment so that your head doesn't have to stick forward as well. Because when that head is stuck forward, that puts all of these muscles that attach up there at a bad position, but yet they're still trying to work for you. And so then if you add in, the fact that you're forward and looking down, I mean, everything just gets irritated and tight. So make sure you start in that good posture. So prepare yourself for that. If you know you're going to be on a plane for 4 to 6 hours, make sure you've got something that you can put behind you so that you can have that lumbar support, have that good upright posture. If you are reading or looking at your tablet, or your laptop, watching a movie, whatever, if you can bring it up so that you're not looking down, if you can bring it more to eye level, maybe just a little bit below, that's actually perfect. Whatever you can do to bring your phone or your book or whatever your device is up to eye level versus having to look down the whole time will be more helpful. So that's going to help in the long run with preventing that neck pain from starting in the first place. So there's 2 tips for kind of alignment and things to do as far as how to stretch out on a plane or train or automobile. Here are 3 exercises you can do in your seat to help to stretch out and get everything moving and be more comfortable while you're in your seat. So first one is just a chin tuck. So you're just going to tuck your chin straight back into the seat. So you can even be leaning up against your seat, going straight back. That. Next, I want to do a shoulder blade squeeze, another just postural one. So kind of squeezing the shoulders back together, just like that. Okay. Then, handy reason I'm wearing my scarf today. Another one you can do is to use your scarf to help stretch you. Scarf, small towel. But I'm just gonna put that kind of at the base of my head and just stretch back. Again, especially if you have been in this position for an hour or two, stretch back out of that. You're gonna really thank yourself later when you don't have to deal with neck pain once you get there. That was 3 already. I've got one more exercise for you actually. So the last one is a upper trap stretch. So you're sitting, you're up in that good posture. You're just gonna bring your ear to your shoulder. And I just want you to feel a nice stretch through here. So 20 to 30 seconds on one side, get back up in good posture, switch to the other side, 20 to 30 seconds, same thing. So do these sitting, but also once you get there. If you've been out walking around all day, another great tip right here. So don't walk away without listening to this. With bags. So I know we want to be fashionable, we want to look cute, we don't want to look like tourists when we travel, but your body's going to suffer if you do. So please listen. If you have a heavy bag that you're carrying around all day because you need to have your water, you need to have your camera, you need to have your extra sweatshirt in case it get cold when you're out, and it's over one side all day long, like that's really going to drag down on that side. It's really going to pull through here, but then this side's going to have to try and compensate. So this side's going to get angry too. So think about what you're doing and how much you have to carry. Even with a crossbody bag, I know they may seem better, and obviously they're a little safer when we're traveling, but if they're heavy, again, that's going to cause a compensatory pattern, and it's going to end up irritating the muscles in the neck and potentially the vertebrae in the neck as well. So I would watch out with those too. The best thing, and I know most people don't like to do it because it makes us look like tourists, is a backpack. You've got 2 straps, always wear 2 straps so that it's on you evenly. Just be aware of that, because if you're going through a few days of vacation and you're starting to gain headaches and all this intense muscle pain through the side of your neck, down into your shoulder, all that stuff, you can probably easily take care of it with some stretching, first of all, and then switching up your bag situation. That really makes a big difference that you're carrying around all day. So now, my number one thing that you can bring with you that will pack in any bag that can help you with any knots and little trigger points that come up when you are traveling, because they will. You're sleeping in a different bed, you're using a different pillow. There's so many different factors that can come into this when we travel, because it's just so out of our norm. Our body is just like, what is going on? Here it is, a tennis ball. That's it. If you carry a tennis ball or a racquetball, this is what you need. I carry one around in my backpack like all the time, just in case. So I'm going to show you how to use it. You can do a self trigger point release with a tennis ball. All you need is the ball and a wall, or the floor. So you can also lay on the floor and just put this kind of in different areas. I like the wall obviously because you can kind of move yourself up and down, side to side, and really get into those knotted areas. So what you want to do is, if you find spots that are really sore, like, hey, oh, that hurts, stay on that for up to a minute, and that will cause a release. So essentially what you're doing is cutting off the blood supply to that muscle knot that's been created, and that forces it to release. So then pain goes away. It's magic. Those are my tips for you. Watch your posture when you're sitting. Add the lumbar support if you can. Watch your posture when you're reading, watching movies, whatever you're doing. Make sure you do the exercises to stretch back out of that. So have your handy dandy scarf, or borrow your wife's, and do the stretch back, do some chin tucks, do some shoulder blade squeezes, do some side stretches, and use your tennis ball. That's all you need to manage neck pain while you travel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Share with family and friends so that we can all stay on the go, happy and healthy as long as we can.